What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to JDS Outdoors, Jeppo Build 2.0, episode number 21. So here's what I got done so far. I got the boat stripped, wiped down, primered, and a quick sand on it. And the reason the inside is a different color than the outside is because the wire brush left quite a bit of marks on the outside when I was removing the paint. So I used a filler primer to help get rid of that. And after I used the self-etching primer. And I didn't completely paint the inside, just a light primer in some spots. I will run over the whole interior with some of that, with the green paint, but I'm not horribly worried about what the inside looks like, because that's not going to take as much of a beating as the outside will. But I use that self-etching primer along the whole outside, and then use the filler primer after that to help smooth it out a little bit. But the nice thing about this paint job is this is a hunting boat, and a boat to get the crap beat out of it. And if it gets a little scratch in it, for one, I'm not going to be too worried about it, because it's meant to do that. And two, it's flat OD green, so I'll just touch it up. Not horribly worried about it. So that's the plan. That's the beauty of doing this type of paint job, is it doesn't have to be perfect. And if you scuff it, it's as easy as grabbing a can of rattle spray and painting it on. So I'm gonna go drag this thing out in the yard, away from the vehicles, so the overspray doesn't hit it, and get this thing start shooting some paint on it. Well, there's about half the spray paint cans I used. For those of you wondering what I've been using, Rust-Oleum self-etching primer to go on the bare metal. Once you get that on, you can really put on anything you really want. But what I've been using is Rust-Oleum camo paint, and about 11 of them, and about the equivalent for the primer. The filler primer I used was Rust-Oleum also, but I got a coat of paint done, and I think it's looking pretty frickin' sweet. Still a little wet, so that's why it looks a little streaky. Once it dries completely, all the streakiness will be gone. That's what's so awesome about this Rust-Oleum paint. The jet pump goes in there. Heck yeah. Next step is to take the newspaper off and see what she looks like. And then start putting all the fun stuff in, the motor and the lights and electrical and the rest of the interior. So that'll be pretty fun. And then these rivet holes here, initially I was going to weld those shut, but then I got to thinking I'm going to build an interior casting deck slash motor cover, and I might need a place to mount it, so I might use those holes to mount the stuff. The rest of them I'll just pop a rivet in there, because welding it sucks and I'm getting lazy. I'm just getting ready to get this thing on the water. But anyways, if you want to see what this thing looks like for the very first time without the newspaper on the windshield, you can do one of two things. You can tune in to the next episode, episode number 22. You'll get to see that. So feel free to subscribe so you can check that out. The other option is to check into Tiny Boat Nation on Facebook. Pretty soon here, that photo of what that'll look like will be up there. You can go check it out. There's all kinds of different cool builds and stuff. So, until next time, thanks for watching.